I'm out driving.
Welcome to Concho Live. On today's show, we'll speak with a student at ASU who is asking for your help in providing area youth with shoes. Then the International Consumer Electronics Show is underway in Vegas. We're going to take a look at some of the hottest tech on display. And CV Live contributor Anthony Valva is taking a look at how the cars of the future will go mobile in today's Anthony's Tech Tip. Plus, concussions are back in vogue thanks to a Will Smith movie. We'll look at some of the modern advances in concussion technology. The greatest show in the universe starts right now.
Coming at you from KLST Studios, it's Concho Valley Live. Now here's your host, Eric Hendrickson.
Welcome to the show. I'm here with Henry Mahoney. How are you doing, sir?
Pretty good, my man.
Thank you so much for coming on. Nice to meet you. So you're with Sneaks.
I am Sneaks.
You are Sneaks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're going to explain that. What does that mean? Because it's a good name. I'll give you that. But I have no idea what that means. So you have to explain.
Well, basically, my bad. Well, basically, I collect a lot of shoes. So like, somebody will see me in college and they'll be like, "Yo, I like your sneaks. Nice sneaks." And at first it was just sneaks, and then as I started hearing the "yo," I just put it on top.
So you became Sneaks.
Yeah.
So now, what are you doing? Why are you using the name? What's it for?
It's basically a double meaning. It's iHeartyosneaks, or I would say Love Your Sneaks, because it's the name of my organization, which basically we take in shoes from the community and we clean them up. Then we give them out to like shelters and the homeless and like, pretty much anybody who needs them.
So why shoes? Because it was with your name, because you collected them? Was that kind of inspiration, or did you just like, no, people need shoes? Where did it come from?
Well, I'm a sneakerhead, which basically means I just collect a lot of shoes. And as I was moving and whatnot, I just had too much. And, so I started just giving them out to people who really needed them. But then I realized not everybody wears a 10.5. So I was like, well, that'd be pretty dope to, have something for the sneaker community that actually puts us in a positive light. You mainly see like, either somebody getting trampled for the hottest shoe on the street or something like that. But, this is a way that, sneakerheads can clean out their closet, but they can also, help the community as well.
And donate, and then you all clean them up. Now, these are all ones you're giving away, or just ones you have, or I'm assuming the baby sneaker is not your sneaker. I'm making an assumption, a wild assumption. I'm guessing.
Well, I could stick my big toe in there.
You can get a big toe in there. That's good.
Well, these are all actually donations that I've recently gotten from a few people from the community. I get all sizes from everybody. I don't care what size you wear, from a 2 to a 17, I don't care, I'll take it. Because there's somebody with that size who might need it. These are everybody else's. And in exchange for their shoes, they get like a jacket or a shirt. I'm coming out with more apparel, but it's basically...
I'll pop this up here and show you. Let's showcase these.
Yeah. It's basically the shirts.
Soft. This is nice.
It's wet.
I noticed that too, but it's kind of soft.
The shirts have the big box logo on them, and then on the back it says, helping the world one soul at a time. Double meaning as well, because I started SOL.
Nice work on that.
But basically, if you have some extra shoes laying around, that are in wearable condition, I always say if you would put it on your kid, or you would put it, you would rewear it, then give it to me.
So how do they donate? How do people donate shoes?
They bring me the shoes. I'm actually starting my website, which I kind of came up with a nice little share a shoe program. It's what I do is you choose the shirt that you want, or the jacket, or what have you, and you click the share a shoe option, which lets you, I'll send you out a box. You send me a few pairs of your shoes, and I examine them and whatnot, and that lets you, purchase a shirt. So it's pretty much like an exchange program. You know how they do, like you send in your old phone and they send you cash. Same thing, except you get a shirt.
You get a shirt. Somebody who needs a shoe gets a shoe.
Yeah.
And all the shoes I know are real stylish, but here's the information, iHeartyosneaks.org. You can email yosneaks@yahoo.com. Ignore that address. That's a useless address. I put that up there for fun. I like to throw random addresses on screen just because I'm silly. For more information, call 210-232-6626. Henry, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
See if we can help you out there. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Do you want to be on Concho Valley Live? Check us out at facebook.com/CV Live.
Welcome back. The International Consumer Electronics Show is underway in Las Vegas, and the hottest tech this year is appliances. I'm not kidding. It's appliances. Tech companies ask themselves, what does a refrigerator need? And the answer seems to be computers. Lots and lots and lots of computers. Bridget Carey is in Las Vegas, where they built her a super snazzy set, and I have to pretend like I'm not jealous. Reporting on all the fancy new ice boxes hitting the market this year, here's today's CNET update.
Your appliances can now go shopping for you. I'm Bridget Carey. This is your CNET update. The Consumer Electronics Show continues to roll along, and here at the Las Vegas Convention Center, the show floor has opened with companies demoing their latest innovations for 2016. The media gets some early peeks at products, and so far the stars of the show are the large home appliances. We're in the dawn of the smart home age, and companies are showing off how mundane washing machines and refrigerators can evolve. The most wild of all is a new family hub refrigerator by Samsung. It brings a new meaning to Netflix and chill when you have a giant 21.5-inch screen on the door. We got a closer look, and there's more to this fridge than just throwing a tablet on the front. You can use the screen to purchase groceries with a new MasterCard app. Just make a list of what you need, and when you're ready, it'll deliver your order from FreshDirect or ShopRite. Just be careful on giving your kids the PIN number for ordering, or you may end up with 17 different cartons of ice cream and Oreos. The fridge also has cameras inside of the doors, so if you're at the store and you forgot if you have milk at home, well, just open your phone app to look inside the fridge. Samsung also plans to integrate this with Alexa. That's the voice control assistant from the Amazon Echo. The idea is to have Alexa technology inside the fridge itself. This futuristic fridge arrives in the spring for $5,000. LG has a smart fridge that has a see-through front panel when you knock on the door. It's not exactly much of a time saver from just opening the darn door, but another feature is pretty cool. If your hands are full, you just stick your foot in front of a sensor on the bottom to pop open the door. I'm not sure if that'll also pop open when your pet sits down in front of it. Perhaps in the near future, you won't have to buy a separate washer and dryer. LG's twin washing machine can also dry your clothes. So not only does it wash 2 loads at once, but the main washing bin can switch into a dryer. A startup company called Marathon is also doing this, and its 2-in-1 machine is going for $1,200. Whirlpool showed off a dishwasher that can order detergent from Amazon when it calculates that you're low on soap. And Whirlpool also has an oven that will talk to your Nest Smart thermostat to alert you if you left the oven on when you left the house. So it's not all shopping, sometimes it's safety. And here's some smart tech that really sucks. No, really. The LG Cord Zero canister vacuum tracks you to follow you and move with you as you clean around the home, so you don't have to lug around the engine. It's like having a little pet vacuum. Those are some of the highlights from CES 2016, but there's so much more in store this week. Coming to you from the CNET stage at the Las Vegas Convention Center, I'm Bridget Carey.
Besides high-tech appliances, the next trend in tech is the end of HD. Just 2 weeks ago, we spoke to you about 4K televisions and why you should care. Well, you shouldn't anymore, as CES is signaling the end of 4K and the rise of HDR, or High Dynamic Range. You may recognize those letters from your iPhone's photo app. High Dynamic Range allows for a greater range of colors to appear in your photos, and now that same range of colors is coming to TVs. Kara Suboy sat down with the experts to look at the screens of the future.
Thin is in, at least for televisions at this year's CES conference in Las Vegas. Samsung, Sony, and other manufacturers are slimming down the width of the screens, like this latest offering from LG.
I think it's about 1/10 of an inch thick, about the depth of 4 credit cards.
But these skinny sets don't skimp on picture quality. Technology has moved from 4K to HDR, or High Dynamic Range.
The idea there is that you have improved color and you have improved range in the range from black to white. So the picture can look a lot better. The catchphrase is not just more pixels with 4K, but better pixels with HDR.
But before you upgrade, be warned. This technology is in its infancy and therefore expensive. And there's not much content to watch on these screens.
There's only a few guys putting it out. There's only a handful of movies that handle it. So we're going to see a lot of it coming next year. But again, how good it's going to be, how it translates into the home is going to be really fun to watch.
Another screen soon vying for your attention will be smaller and only inches from your face. Virtual reality headsets like the HTC Vive and Oculus Rift are set to hit the market later this year.
People are very interested in trying to figure out how to make this look more interesting, be easier to use, be more affordable, and have ways to interact and be places that aren't just about putting it on your face.
To make virtual reality feel more real, there are armchairs that move and shake you in sync with the movie.
And whoa, it's a bumpy ride. Woo!
And you can even try your hand at making VR content.
You're going to see a ton of do-it-yourself 360-degree VR cameras, a lot of them will be called, that will let you shoot video that will be then seen using virtual reality headsets.
For the latest news and reviews from CES, go to CNET.com. In Las Vegas, I'm Kara Suboy, CNET.com for CBS News.
I like those make-your-own virtual reality things. Those are pretty cool. Anyway, when we return, we're going to continue our look at this year's Consumer Electronics Show. As CB Life contributor Anthony Valva explains one of this year's hottest techs. Don't go away.
Do you want to be on Concho Valley Live? Call our offices at 325-949-8800, extension 350.